Hello guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm gonna show you a simple strategy called the Quasimodo entry. This is a strategy which I used to take an entry right over here. You could see my entry at the live section on my channel. The trade was taken live on YouTube, so you could check it out. So let's go straight to the strategy. So the strategy what we're using is the Quasimodo entry. You might have seen other people do the strategy, but I do it a little different. So what I do is step one, I look for the three candle break. If you don't know what's a three candle break, you could see my earlier videos. It's seen on the earlier videos. Basically what it is it takes three candles to break an opposing color candle. That's all. So you could find it right over here. So how I analyze this trade is I saw a Quasimodo pattern. First, what I saw was I saw a higher high. I saw a higher high, and I saw a lower low right over here. You could almost say it as like a direction pattern or changing direction pattern. I saw it going high, then I saw it going low again. So what we would be expecting is a reversal as all of these liquidities have been taken by this candle. You could see all of these liquidities that's right over here. All of this liquidity resting over here has been taken by this candle. So we'd be expecting a reversal. I was only looking for buy trades over here, no sell trades. So sorry, the first step wasn't to look for a candle break, it was look for a liquidity grab. You want to see liquidity taken. All of this liquidity from here to here has been taken by this place right over here. Let's just type liquidity. 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 All of this liquidity was taken by this movement right over here. So what we want to look for next is the three candle breakout. We saw the step 2, that is the three candle breakout. So after we get the three candle breakout, we go to a lower time frame, that is H1, and look for a change in market direction. That we got perfectly right over here. We got it right over here where the last supply zone was broken. You could see the last supply zone, that is this, was broken right over here. Also, you could use this as a change in structure, change of character, whatever you call it. We have got it clearly right over here. So what we do next is, you might have seen in my earlier strategies that you pull the Fibonacci, but that's not what I'm showing you right now. What we want to see is look for QM entry on the lower time frame. That is, we are on the lower time frame right now. So what QM is basically is like a head and shoulder. See, on the higher time frame, that is the H4, you can't see any QMs on the left side. There's no QMs or left shoulder. It's right over here. But we want to look at after the break. I mean the lower time frame. So we go into the lower time frame and we saw a left shoulder right over here. This is our QM. You see the last supply zone was broken, and now we'll be looking for QM. The QM is right over here. So this could have been our entry. After the break, the pullback, the entry was right over here. You could set your stop loss here, or maybe 40-50 pips, whatever you feel comfortable. I usually keep long stop losses, or I just average or hedge the market. And another way that you could have taken this entry is, you could have watched my previous videos. I showed two ways to enter this trade other than this Quasimodo pattern. So Quasimodo pattern is basically a left shoulder, like a head and shoulder strategy, but it's a bit stronger because you use other confluences as well. You could have directly entered over here or could have used confirmations. And the other two ways that you could have entered this trade Both of the strategies have been posted on my YouTube channel. But the thing is, for this trade, all three of my strategies that I have posted until now came up. All three of them aligned. So I took the trade and got a huge profit. Like, I took really good profits in this trade. You could check it out on my live section on my channel. And the other two ways you could have entered this trade was, one, you have the last supply zone broke. This is the candle that broke the last supply zone. So we pull the Fibonacci from here to the swing bottom and you extend it. You keep the Fibonacci starting here and the ending at the swing low, and you get a perfect entry at the golden zones. This is a perfect entry. See, this strategy I did already post. I think it's my first video on the channel, first long video, the Fibonacci with support and resistance video. I'll link it down in the description if you guys want. This is one way to enter. So now we have two confluences, that is the golden zone, the supply break and retracement, also the Quasimodo entry, that is the left shoulder. And the third way you could have entered was, you go into the 4-hour chart, you see the 3 candle break. Let's remove this. You can see the 3 candle break, and what we do is we pull the Fibonacci from the candle that broke the bearish candle and we pull it to the low, and again extend it, and again you have the golden zone entry. So that's 3 perfect confluences that I only take for entries like this, and these are all RTPs. How beautiful is that? It's just so beautiful, right? You could take more entries, more trades like this. Just keep on practicing. Make sure you see a liquidity grab. That is very important. And second, go to a lower time frame. Go to a lower time frame. That is, if you're using 4-hour, go to 1 hour. If you're using 1 hour, go to the 30-minute, like that. And make sure you have your last supply zone broken. Not just broken, you need a closing to the top, all right? You can't take entries where there are only wicks. You need a proper closing like this. The last supply zone needs to break 100% and the closing, and you pull the Fibonacci, you set it over there, you enter from the golden zones, or use other confirmations like 5-minute confirmations, trend line confirmations, whatever confirmations you want, and just take the entry. Or if you don't want to do all this, stay on the 4-hour chart, look for a 3 candle breakout, pull the Fibonacci from the closing, and just enter to the golden zones and keep a good risk to reward. Or if you're good at hedging or averaging the trades, do that. This is how I took this entry. You could look for the entry on my live section. I don't know at what time because I've been running live for a long time now. So just make sure to check it out and keep on practicing. I'm pretty sure you guys are already familiar with the terms like change of character, last supply zone. So whichever is comfortable with you guys, proceed with that, please. So thank you for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, comment, and like, so I feel motivated to post more videos like these. If you guys need any help, please do make sure to comment and ask for help. Thank you guys.